And I'm going to do a really quick video for you on using Windows 10, and this is really intended for someone who has never used Windows 10 before, just got a brand new computer. And I'm going to be sharing my screen with you first. And the first really major thing you're going to notice, is the icon in the lower left-hand corner that used to be round for Windows is now kind of squarish, and if you click on it you are going to see the shutdown or restart button right there. So there's your power button. That's a really important thing to find the very first time. Right above it you'll see settings. That's the equivalent of the old control panel. You'll see an alphabetized list of all of the software you have installed, but to be honest, I never ever use that. Instead, I click down here on the search button, and this is also called Cortana, but if you go in there, you can search for anything you want. Now, first of all, let's say I'd like to open a Word document. So I'm going to type in Word. I don't really have to type in all the letters usually, and what will come up will be applications, desktop applications that start out with Word, documents that had either the word in the title, word in the title, or possibly in the document. Another app called WordPad, or I can search the web for Word. So all of these things come up. So there's a quick and easy way to get this stuff. So I'm going to open Word. Now, we'll notice as Word is opening that there is an underline under my Chrome. And there's also an underline now under Word and under this little Adobe Connect thing that I'm using for this presentation. So if I click on blank document, notice I can at this point right click on the Word icon in the taskbar and pin this to the taskbar. What that means is when I close Word, I'll be able to get to it again really quickly and easily, like I already had Excel and PowerPoint. Another kind of nice thing is if once you've got one of these applications there, you can right click it and you can see recently opened documents. I'm just going to open this Excel file that I was playing with, and I'm also going to open, let's see, I don't think I have another file I can open on there. I'm just going to open a blank Excel. Now notice when I've got two Excels, I can hover over and I can either click on one or the other, or I can close either one of them. Okay, I'm going to come back down here to my search box again and type a couple of other things. Let's say I'd like to search for Clemson. Now the very first thing, it finds a folder named Clemson on my computer, a couple of files named Clemson. Here's one, Clemson Google. And I can do a web search for Clemson. So any one of those will come up. Let me try time. I noticed I had some files named timesheets, and there they are. Or I can go and change the system time on my computer. One more. Here's one. I probably don't have a Word document named Sweeney, but here's Sweeney. And it came up, and the very first ones, maybe I wanted to read about our football coach. Now, if you feel like this thing is taking up too much space, oh, by the way, when you've got a microphone attached, you can actually talk those words. I don't usually have one attached. I have one right this second. Now, you can right-click on this and go to Cortana, because that's what this is called, and say Show Icon, and it gives you a bunch more space. So those are just a couple of the things that I find helpful with my Windows 10 Getting Started tips.